A group of evil raptors kidnaps baby dinosaurs and sacrifices them to their king. Worried about these little ones' fate? Then dive into my review. A little Tarbosaurus named Junior is running away from a larger dinosaur. He clings to a rock and falls, but his father is already rushing to his aid. His father's name is Spotted, and he scolds his son for his cowardice and weakness. The thing is, they were supposed to be kings of this land, but Junior is acting anything but kingly. Spotted says he'll take his son on a big hunt tomorrow. He tries to train Junior, but the little guy runs away from every dinosaur and even gets thrown into the water. It turns out he's afraid of water too, so he screams in fear and begs his dad for help. The father is very disappointed in his son and calls him a disgrace to the family. Junior cries bitterly in his bed, calling for his mother. Spotted also misses his wife very much. A meteorite falls to Earth, and a large Tarbosaurus says they'll soon have to find a new home. The next day, Junior tries to catch another dinosaur, but again fails. He's surrounded by a pack of raptors, and the little one desperately calls for his dad. Spotted appears, and the raptors immediately flee, taking Junior with them. The father tries to save his son and attacks the enemies. Unfortunately, during the battle, Spotted falls off a cliff into the water. He makes it to dry land, but Junior is nowhere to be seen. Tarbosaurus continues searching for his son, but rain begins to fall, washing away all traces. Junior awakens in a vast desert. He sees a multitude of other dinosaurs surrounding him. The little one is very scared. A young pink dinosaur, bullies Junior and scares him with his claws, but our hero is protected by a cute female Tarbosaurus named Blue. Another dinosaur, Blade, also asks the bully to calm down. The raptors soon return. They round up all their captives, select 3 small dinosaurs from the crowd, and take them away. No one knows what will happen to them. Spotty continues searching for his son, and at some point, he's attacked by a funny herbivorous dinosaur named Sai. Sai claims that Spotty attacked his best friend, Daisy. Tarbosaurus explains that it doesn't eat dinosaurs with such armor and tough scales. It turns out that little Daisy was also kidnapped by raptors. Spotted suggests that they team up with Sai to find their loved ones. Meanwhile, Junior is looking for a cave to get some rest. However, all the spots are taken, and he's chased away from everywhere. He finds the dirtiest and smelliest cave, where Dusty, the tiny dinosaur, is hiding. Blue appears and says they won't get out of here alive. Junior believes his father will save him. Spotted and Sai make their way through the rocky tunnel. The armadillo has poor eyesight and constantly stumbles. Huge scorpion-like creatures appear in the cave and attack Sai. However, Spotty saves him, and together they escape the tunnel. The scorpions are growing in numbers. Sai panics, but Spotty bravely fights his enemies. He is the king of the dinosaurs, after all. Unfortunately, one of the scorpions wounds him, but this only makes the Tarbosaurus even more furious. Finally, all the enemies are defeated, and our heroes make it outside. Sai notices that Spotted has been stung by a scorpion, and those creatures are incredibly venomous. Tarbosaurus's condition worsens, and he falls down the slope. He begins to hallucinate, but stubbornly continues on. Unfortunately, he soon falls again. A sandstorm also hits, and our heroes are caught in the quicksand. They fall into a cave, where a new dinosaur appears. It's a female Tarbosaurus named Fang. Spotty tries to fight her, but he's too weak. Fang claims he can cure Spotty with healing herbs. Saya threatens to eat them. Tarbosaurus stands up for his friend. Fang admits he's looking for his daughter, who was kidnapped 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, the raptors throw some food to the captives in the desert. All the dinosaurs rush to her, but only the fastest, boldest, and strongest make it. Dusty wants to eat a couple of plants, but a nimble pterodactyl steals them. Dusty cries bitterly, but Junior and Blue bring the baby some food. Now they're all true friends. Our heroes play and have fun like any other child. Suddenly, the raptors appear and take Dusty away. Junior and Blue are unable to protect their friend. Junior has a nightmare about Dusty. He realizes he must save the little guy. Our little hero catches the brazen pterodactyl by the paw and, together with Blue, demands to know what's going on here. In exchange for food, the pterodactyl explains that a mysterious beast from another world dwells in these mountains. The raptors serve it and sacrifice young dinosaurs to it. This beast has 3 sons and gives them dinosaurs as toys. The children play with them, and when they get bored, the beast destroys the living toys and eats them. Junior is horrified when he learns of this. He blames himself for not being able to save his little friend. Slash declares that his turn will soon come. Junior suggests they team up and escape. This is their only chance of survival. Meanwhile, Spotted, Fang, and Sai continue their journey through the desert. They see an oasis in the middle of the sand and rush there to get a drink of water. There, our heroes notice a group of brazen dinosaurs stealing eggs from a large, long-necked female dinosaur. Fang wants to help them, but Spotty is categorically against it, as he's only interested in saving his son. Fang calls him selfish and runs to the dinosaur's aid herself. She takes the egg from the robbers, and Spotted hands it over to his mother. However, Fang is soon set upon by a whole crowd of hooligans. They bite her and knock her down. Spotted rushes to his friend's aid and scatters the enemies in all directions. What's more, even the cowardly Sai joins the battle. The thing is heavy. Spike Tail is an excellent weapon. Together, our three heroes manage to defeat all their rivals who beg for mercy and then run away. A tiny dinosaur emerges from the rescued egg, and its mother is overjoyed. Spotted, Fang, and Sai set out again. Meanwhile, Junior and Blue discuss their escape plan. Three raptors are always on guard. Pterodactyl says there's a river beyond the mountain. Junior is happy about this, as it could lead them home. Blade is certain they won't succeed and suggests his own plan. Night falls. The pterodactyl reports that one of the guards is asleep. Junior distracts another raptor, while Blade and Blue throw rocks at them. Our little heroes manage to reach the exit, but three evil raptors and Slash are already waiting for them there. It turns out the pink dinosaur has decided to betray the other captives in exchange for his own life. Junior, Blue, and Blade try to escape, but they fail. They find themselves on the edge of a ravine filled with flaming lava. Blade manages to hide, but Junior and Blue are imprisoned in a cave. They're afraid they won't make it out alive. Meanwhile, Sai, Spotted, and Fang watch the stars and talk about how much they miss their loved ones and love them so much. The raptors learn that Pterodactyl was helping the little dinosaurs and threaten to rip off his wings. But at that moment, Sai appears in the desert and taunts the raptors, calling them idiots and dumbasses. They release Pterodactyl and charge at Sai. Pterodactyl is trapped, but Fang and Spotty appear behind the raptors. They find out where the prisoners are being held, after which Sai throws one of the raptors off a cliff. It survives, but at that moment an earthquake occurs. Fang and Spotted see that the path to the camp is blocked by a pile of rocks. They realize they won't be able to clear this rubble. Suddenly, herds of dinosaurs, whose eggs they rescued in the oasis, appear nearby and help our heroes clear the rocks. A volcano erupts on the mountain. Fang, Sai, and Spotted reach the camp and engage in battle with a horde of guards. Yes, there are many enemies, but our heroes are much larger and stronger, so they defeat all their opponents. Blade appears among the captives and reports that there are no guards on the cliffs. Hearing this, the little dinosaurs run for freedom. However, the volcano makes their journey very dangerous. Rocks rain down from the mountain, and the excited Spotted and Blue search for their children. Blade finds Junior and Blue, and together they flee the camp. The traitorous Slash appears with his long claws, and a furious Blade heads towards him. Unfortunately, he's not alone, but surrounded by a pair of raptors. But Blade isn't deterred. He charges at his enemies, and soon they fall off the cliff. Only one raptor remains, but he's the strongest, and he knocks Blade to the ground. Blue and Junior come to their friend's aid, and together they defeat Raptor. Our heroes run to the river, but there's a problem. Junior can't swim and is terrified of water, having once nearly drowned. Our little hero finally musters up the courage and jumps into the river with Blade and Blue. They swim through the turbulent current, then dive into a large cave. The dinosaurs emerge onto dry land and see a multitude of bones and skeletons on the ground. They soon find Dusty, safe and sound. They're overjoyed to see their little friend. But at that very moment, three of the sun beasts that live in the cave appear. They look like either iguanas or actual mutants. Our heroes flee from these monsters, and Picnisty and Funk rush to their aid. It turns out that Blue was Fink's daughter. Finally, parents and children are together again. Only Sai is sad, as his friend Daisy seems to be dead. However, Picnisty immediately begins accusing Junior of cowardice again. Blue and Dusty stand up for their friend. And then a huge beast appears in the cave. It's dozens of times larger than any bramble. All the dinosaurs immediately flee the cave and hide among the rocks. However, Junior doesn't have time to hide, and the beast is about to crush him. Picnisti runs to his son's aid, followed by Funk, and then all the other cubs. Picnistoy bites the beast's paw, and Funk does the same. The mutant cubs chase Junior, but Blue and Blade appear nearby, followed by baby Dusty riding on side. Meanwhile, Picnistoy and Funk fight the beast. Unfortunately, he's much stronger and scatters the slow-moving dinosaurs in all directions. The little dinosaurs distract the mutant and lead him away from his wounded parents. The beast knocks Junior down with a powerful blow of its paw, and the baby loses consciousness. Picnisti screams in grief, believing his son is dead. However, Junior soon comes to his senses, and his father apologizes and says he's proud of his son. The volcano continues to erupt, and the cave is flooded with hot lava. Our heroes rush away, but there's no exit from this cave. They try to break through the rock, but it's pointless. Sai loses hope of salvation. Suddenly, the beast appears again. This enormous monster, burning with molten lava, attempts to swallow Picnist. Brachiosaurus dodges, and the monster accidentally breaks their way to freedom, only to become trapped in a rock trap itself. The dinosaurs flee the burning cave and finally reach safety. Sai says goodbye to his new friends as he must return to his herd. Pickney, Funk Jr., and Blue decide to live together. Now they are one big family of slowpokes.